Hello everyone, Luminary here, and today we are doing a special stream, a interview with the cast of Dimension Chasers. So, I think it's time to meet our guests of the evening. I hope you're all ready. So, here we go.
Vire after hearing that Vire's deck is based on that?
Hello!
And then the snark of, you're addicted.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, it's up, Nova. You can grab it.
So, how's everyone doing?
Doing pretty great. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Alright, so we're going to start with introducing everyone first. So, we'll go with you, Blaze. The GM starts us off. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Alright, I am Blaze409. I am the Dungeon Master for Dimension Chasers, and I'm super excited to be here to talk about it.
And, well, I guess you volunteered yourself, then thanks for the thanks for the follow, Nova, and you get to introduce yourself next.
Hello everyone, Golden Nova here. You can generally find me on YouTube talking about all of Yu-Gi-Oh's archetypes and lore, and I play the... Everyone, can I get a really good adjective for Crest Knight really quickly? Just off the cuff.
Lame.
Lame, good, Sagrel.
Edgy.
One each. We did lame. Sagrel.
I said blazing.
Blazing, okay, lame, blazing, Nell.
Dramatic.
Lame, blazer, and of course Blaze.
Oh, that's a hard one. One of a kind.
And lame, blazing, dramatic, one of a kind is the gate code that you use to get to my area in .hack.
Okay. No. That's a limit of 3
I
There's a hyphen between two of them.
Okay.
I love you so much, Nova.
No.
Ah.
And the man who confesses gets to go up to introduce himself next. From Shiro to here, we have... Introduce yourself.
Hello. I am from Zero to Shiro, but you can call me Shiro. I, in DC, tend to play Vire. I'm also a DM at Treasured Tales, so you guys will see me there quite a lot. And it's awesome to be here. Thank you. You're going to hear a little bit of a weird mic quality from me, because I have to be on my phone for right now.
You good. And next we have the intellectual short stack. The one who plays Althane.
Hi everybody, I'm Zegel. I'm one of the 2 owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia. You can find me over on Twitch playing all sorts of games from JRPGs, Dead by Daylight, and my favorite, drama! How's it? But yeah, I play as Elfdane on Dimension Chasers, and over for Tales of Harmonia, I play Amelia.
Right. And last but not least, our rogue of many mysteries.
Hello, my name is Nell Celestine. I am the face of the Treasure Tales channel for the most part. I'm a player in, I think, literally every title we have on the channel. But I play Ellie in our Dimension Chasers game, and I also have to admit, Crest Knife happens to be the hottest one on the team.
What can I say? It's the eyes.
I just heard Basil Geese's theme starting.
Alright, so, for chat.
How dare?
For chat, Rival, Persona, good to have you guys. And for anyone who's asking, Connor could not make it because of the hurricane situation. But he will be given answers via typing.
Okie dokie.
He literally said he is here in the chat saying hello.
Yes. Alright. Now, before we actually start anything, I do have to share one thing with y'all.
Oh?
So, you know the shorts
Shouldn't be concerned.
You know the... Oh.
Huh?
Just a moment.
Okie dokie. Hope it doesn't get too bad for him. I have to agree. I told him if he needs to, he can use Defender Stratagem to try to negate the Hurricane, but I don't know how well that'll work.
I mean, it's
I'd-
not considered a creature, so I can't give him Contract of Sabotage to work for.
Let me give him the link.
Sorry,
the
we're having
server
issue.
fast.
Connor's having some minor issues. Give it a second.
Okay.
Like he can hear us, he can't talk because of
Yeah.
condition.
Right. Well, I'm silly about that. Anyway, what I was going to show was, all right. Now where did I put that? There it is. So, as you can, I pull up on the for the stream here, but I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Look at what has over 9K views for shorts.
The greatest ability has over 9,000.
Oh my god!
It still blows my mind that was our first short, and it. I'm going to be honest, Lumi. That damaged our short reach for a long time.
Oh yeah, no. Oh god, it was the weirdest
much.
thing, right? Like, so we put that in there. Rockets and views gets a bunch of sub. It gives us a bunch of like attention, and then YouTube, and then it messed with our YouTube analytics for like a month straight.
Oh, no. There's something funny that I'm going to
Oh,
point
God.
out. Look at for any short that has my 3D model on it. And look how pitiful the views are. On the thumbnail.
It's true.
It is sad, but it's true that somehow my face is the view killer.
But yeah, I figured
I blame society.
You're just not hot enough. Saggle, I'm sorry.
It's true. You're not crusty.
You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? You're not a redhead.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm part of the superior blue net.
When the three redheads cross.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on.
The perfect soldier, Crimser, is born.
We got
Presented
two
by
redheads
Treasure
here already.
I mean,
to be fair,
Nell can appreciate it.
More.
I mean, Cosmos is right there.
All right. So,
Cosmos' hair is more translucent than blue.
But are
Hey,
you telling me it doesn't appear blue?
It has a shimmer that switches between blue and white.
all right,
This is a conversation that's not related to Dimension Chasers.
Yes.
Yap. What do you think we're supposed to be doing here? That's right, yapping.
Yapping not.
only serious time yapping.
Exactly.
Only serious time yapping. Not like our previous conversation.
well, I guess.
Now that we're back on that. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Keep going.
if we're trying to be serious, I guess I should end the stream then, since it's no seriousness here. Anyway, now then.
Damn, call me out. Why don't you? Jesus.
All right, ads are done.
Yep. Anyway, so I have some questions from the thread that was on Nell's Discord server, and I have some questions of my own. So, who's victim to the what?
Taco.
Damn, I didn't get anyone with the what.
No, you didn't, because I heard this before.
Alright. So, this one's gonna be for everyone. If you guys had an anime opening, what genre of music would it be?
We have an
I'm
anime
gonna
opening.
answer this already. We have one.
No. Do you mean each of us individually, or do you mean for the show?
Okay, since it wasn't phrased correctly, I'll put it like this. Character openings. For each of your characters.
Okay.
So,
Okay, for these group questions, do we have like a series that we go down like a set order just to make sure we all know when we have our time?
It should probably go. I'm sorry, Libby. This is your interview. I'm sorry.
no. Say it. I want to hear it.
Oh, I was gonna say just go with like the order on the couch. So it would be Amy. Nell into Sagrel and so on.
Okay.
That sounds good. I'd say for Amy, probably J-Rock.
Ooh. Good choice.
Because she's definitely got a lot of J-Rock vibes for the way her character acts. Like, one good example and this is some of the stuff we used like in the early parts, was I used a lot of music from a certain Scientific Railgun.
I love that series. All right.
I have a funny problem with how I first wanted to respond to this.
And what's the funny answer going to be?
So I thought you were talking about animation genre and not music genre. So
we
I was
can't
like,
discuss those ones here.
But no, music genre. Actually, I'm kind of in the same vein as Ali, where it's like a lot of my music that I chose for Elf Day at the beginning is very much Mushoku Tensei. Is very much a lot of Mushoku Tensei style tracks. So a lot of it being bardcore with a little bit of rock, a little bit of synth in it. A lot of that melodic and more instrumental based rather than a technologically based music.
Well, that's pretty good. All right, Noah.
I was initially set on like a Three Doors Down kind of style, but the genres that keep coming up for that are like multiple of them: alternative rock, post grunge. So I don't know what the exact genre name would be, but it would be as close as possible to the Dead Man Wonderland theme as possible.
Ooh, I haven't heard that one in a while.
I would say that's grunge.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then yeah.
more grunge.
That would be the Crest one.
All right, and next up, Shiro. When you get the chance, that is. But since he's muted right now, Blaze, GM music.
That's really hard for me because I've got a bunch of characters that I feel like all the different NPCs would really have their own and then they would also have weird different ones in and out of the virtual worlds because I imagine like Striker with some super edgy probably J-Rock.
Hold on,
And
I'd like to petition the couch. We all agree that for any answers like this, Blaze needs to respond on behalf of Phoebe, aka Kara Kara. All in favor?
Vetoed. Favoritism.
Veto. All right,
I got to agree with Crest on that one. Veto. Hard veto. He needs to answer all of them as Video Butterfly.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh no, I was gonna say he has to do all of them as ammo in 4K because he's the DM and not the voice of
None. Oh no! Hell no! You don't get to take my ammo in 4K from me. No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You
Fine,
vetoed.
Wild Wolf.
All right, no, I'm just gonna do it as Kara because she is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, she's the one you put in the goddamn book.
Yeah, she's my favorite character because she comes from my old Yu-Gi-Oh game, and she was adorable then, and she's adorable now.
I don't know about that one.
Listen here, little shit.
You tell him, Blaze.
Okay. Let's get back in track for a quick minute.
I'm sorry.
Now you're good. Now
But
you're good.
to answer your question, for Phoebe, probably something like a bit. Oh my god, what was that? Oh my god, this is super obscure. Ground Control to Psycho Electric Girl.
What in the world?
1 second. It's just super. It is one of the only intros. It's one of the only anime intros that I've watched every single time I watch the anime because it is just the most wholesome, cute thing. Yeah, Ground Control, Psycho Electric Girl.
This one,
That's an
okay.
answer.
It's an anime about a girl who thinks she has psychic powers, and
This is called Kawaii Rock, my dude.
Kawaii Rock. They actually put it like that.
All right.
I almost imagined Bubble Pop for her.
Let's an example of Bubble Pop.
Bubble Pop is kind of just more happy-go-lucky, and it's a little bit more synth-based.
Let me see real quick.
I can find you a Bubble Pop.
You
song.
can look up examples later, kids.
All right, your turn, Shiro. What kind of music would Vaya have?
Very specifically, Nano would sing his opening.
Ooh,
Ooh,
If you
Nana.
want, if you want to know a vibe, it would be Oblivion or Do or Die.
Hmm.
Which Do or Die, funny enough, is
well, I think his microphone just died as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We'll give him a minute.
Oblivion. Those are songs.
Oh, you cut out there for a sec, buddy.
Oh, weird. Point is I really like Nano. Do or Die and Oblivion are two songs I listen to quite a lot for Vire.
Nice.
So whatever Nano counts as, which I think is a mix between J-rock and J-pop. So
And Connor, you're in the chat. Let's hear what you.
He gave a couple. He said it was something in the realm of Emmy Jones, Bring You Back, and Astral Chain OP Survival Full Version were the examples he gave.
Those from what I know of those two songs, it's much more of your nerdcore style, but Astral Chain definitely has much more of a like symphonic rock going on with it.
Very nice.
Also, after like some quick examples, I do agree that Bubble Pop Bubble was a Bubble. Yeah, Bubble Pop might be better for Kero Kero.
All right. Good choices by everyone. And honestly, very impressive considering how the whole series has been going so far. Gave you guys a lot of time to think, didn't you?
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
What? No, never. Not enough time.
No, not at all.
I never think about music before the character. What?
All right. So next question. And this one, I hope you all have been thinking for this one. If you could have any one guest as a character, who would it be?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a
Any one guest?
Any one guest.
Sarasvana.
Who is that?
That
one
is
of
a
the-
VTuber from Hololive who also happens to be rather big into tabletop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see,
You said any. I'm shooting for the stars here.
Hey, I did say any. I'm not limiting it. Shoot the stars and go with it.
okay, you're gonna hate me. If I had a choice of a specific guest, I want Dan Green.
Oh,
Bro.
oh,
shit.
yeah,
Bro.
That's good though. Shit, that's fucking good.
Those who don't know who the name of Dan Green, he is the English voice actor of Yami Yugi.
Dang it, you beat me to it.
So, funny thing about that. So, for those who don't know, I have a actual trophy in the ship with the Millennium Puzzle. Back when Yu-Gi-Oh was giving out the trophies,
Back when they give out decent prizes.
and Dan Green did see it.
That's cool.
I didn't. By the way, I didn't mention it because it's kind of akin to what he's talking about with the Millennium Puzzle. When Amy did the whole thing with the pin, I'm not going to spoil any further about that. I immediately thought of my own Millennium Necklace pin from when I played at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments when I was young.
All right. So now Psycho gave those suggestions. Kind of saying he's picking a Yugi tuber, Hardleg Joe.
oh man, Hardlook would be so good.
I don't know who that is.
He is. Didn't he help give you your help boost you, Nova?
Yeah. Hardleg did a lot of pushing for my videos when they were coming out at first. One of his most famous series is the Chaos Draft. He's partnered with me. He's done it with MBT. He's done it with RJ the Jank Monarch. He's just like a really down to earth dude, who just has this incredible wit. I love him so much. And
So you're
I
gonna
know from
show
behind the
series to
scenes
him, right?
talking, he's a big tabletop roleplay person. He would
You're
be
gonna show the
so
series to him, right?
good for this.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you, there's a chance, buddy.
Let's
You're telling us we should definitely try to reach out.
let's
Look,
go.
I'm saying that he already has a little channel mascot that would make the perfect card. So, folks, get on Twitter, hashtag perfect draw for Critter. Get Critter.
Yeah! Yeah!
So, Noah,
Oh,
should we,
that's incredible.
So, Noah, should we say that Hard Luck Joe would be your guest as well?
No, not at all. I have someone else.
I mean, to
so
be fair,
funny.
we're trying not to pick
No,
all
no,
the
no.
same people, right?
No,
Yeah.
I have someone different. Yeah, he's a cool guy and everything, but fuck him. I've chosen someone else.
Alright. Noah, who would your guest be?
I would love to see what Joe Manganiello would do in a format like this.
Yeah.
For those of you who have not seen, he's a pretty prolific actor in many AAA movie. But he's shown up on things like Critical Role. He's done stuff at Geek and Sundry, so he's got the chops.
He just
I don't know
got
if he knows
cast
card
as,
games a lot.
I mean, he did just get cast as Mr. Zero in One Piece.
Oh,
And you're right. He was just cast as Crocodile, so you're totally right. So that's a pretty high profile one. I'd love to see him because I've seen him doing roleplay stuff, and that guy is he eats it up. That guy would have the best summon chance ever. Cannot tell me otherwise.
alright.
I see. I think I got you beat on the summon chant thing, though.
Alright.
Right?
So, speaking of summons,
'Cause-
Shiro, who would you summon as a guest?
Oh, this is easy, hands down. We would summon the cavalry. Henry Cavill.
Oh,
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, another big one, another big nerd.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill, 100%. Which is why like, come on, think about it, right? You got Henry Cavill doing and I summon the warrior that never ends, right? As his deck is entirely based off of Space Marines.
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
was he'd
say
definitely be running a 40k deck.
because I don't know what his chops are when it comes to like card game stuff, but yeah, we all know he's a big warhead. Wow, Warhammer guy. So he's got the melodrama. The melodrama is in there.
so
Yeah.
will that,
Just
Not
big
I-
red gun.
I think the last time I've heard of him doing anything, he does more Magic the Gathering style stuff. So, I mean, I heard, like, when I was watching his Twitter when the Warhammer stuff was coming out, he's like, I'm buying all 4 decks and learning to play Magic.
Hell yeah. Well, there we go.
and Blaze, you're the last one. Who would you have as a
Right.
guest?
So I was gonna say Dan Green because that would just be so cool. I've actually looked into trying to get him to record a previously on Dimension Chasers. I've
Oh, that
looked
would
into
be
trying to do that in the past.
Through Cameo.
Yes. I don't think he has a cameo account though.
No, he did not.
Yeah, we legitimately looked. I think there was one of the voice actors from Yu-Gi-Oh who had one, but it wasn't someone we were looking for, unfortunately.
Look, why do you gotta pick on Kaiba like that?
It wouldn't be the same. That's all I'm saying. So I've got a more goofy one that I think would be hilarious because we already know for a fact he loves playing D&D and stuff like that, and he even has a thing of it on YouTube. Vin Diesel.
Oh,
You know-
Yes.
Yeah, Vin Diesel
Yes.
would be good.
That's a good one, but can I give an honorary mention?
go for it.
As long as I can.
You both can.
Okay, cool. Little Karibo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah.
Say no more about that, please. No, I'm being no more about that, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So now, who would your extra special guest be?
Joe Cat.
Yes,
Yes.
100,000% yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh,
And all right, and I'm gonna say it before anyone starts trying it. Yeah, no singing that song because I know that we'd get into that whole song together and be like, No, not yet. Not just yet.
The only other special guest I'd really want outside of that, I think, would be like Matt Mercer.
Yeah, that'd be really solid.
No,
That would be
see,
true, yeah.
here's the thing. It'd be cool, but I would be terrified. Right?
As somebody
Like,
who's
you're
met
sitting
some
there.
big name people before, specifically I've met Yoshida-san in person. That's the director of 14. Yeah, you are going to be nervous the first time you start meeting people like us.
Like,
Yeah.
look, I've met, like, not to get into any real big stories, but, one time I met Johnny on Bosch, and I'd worked on a fan project for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which Johnny was in, right? And when I went to sign an autograph with him, I was like, hey, do you remember that? I was the vocal director. And he went, that was you? Can I get a picture? And I went, this isn't how this works, homie.
I mean, yeah, no.
Go
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's good. I was just gonna say, and Connor's saying Sayu would be hype as well.
I'm amazed none of us said some of the other big
Sayu.
YouTuber names.
Sayu would be pretty cool. But no, going back to the Matthew Mercer thing, I would be terrified. Right? Not because he's like a big name or whatever, but because like he is like him and like Brendan Lee Mulligan, right?
Oh,
are
yeah.
the DMs,
Yes.
right? So if you're DMing them and you're sitting there and you're just like I imagine he's never played Perfect Draw before. Filet sitting there. Is that okay, Mr. Mercer? Is that a good ruling? Does that make sense?
Let's put this all on the table because I don't know Matt personally, but I've watched and read enough of his stuff. He would not sit there and do that. Like he would not judge in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
He
no,
would sit there and
100%.
let Blaze completely run the game the way Blaze wants to do it, and he would sit back and he would just have fun.
Yeah,
No, I know and I agree. I'm just saying, like, the reaction would like, one, I said that to be funny, right? But two, you're sitting there and it's someone who a lot of us have idolized, right? You know what I mean? For a long time about DMing and playing D&D and just having a good time with friends at the table.
I mean, I can understand that if you're having like met Rob Paulson, for example, and going, "Oh my god," in person as a volunteer at the event, and then being told, "Hey, I need a ride to the airport." Oh man, you drive for Lyft? Man, I wish I hadn't already scheduled a Lyft.
I just want to say for real quick. There's one thing. I just want to say one thing real quick.
Okay.
One of the things that I like to do as a DM is because I've been DMing for years, but I still watch beginner how to DM videos and stuff like that because if you stop trying to improve, that's when you start getting bad at it. That's how I look at it.
100%.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
But
sure.
I've never really watched Critical Role. That's not. I got into D&D right before it became big, so I never really watched it. I think I was in the military when it sort of started becoming big, but I haven't seen him watching him watch his games. But what I've seen is a lot of his tips on DMing and stuff like that. So I would be starstruck from that. It'd just be so. Oh my god!
Yeah, they're really
I'd
good.
be starstruck not even just from him being, like the DM, one of the DMs that I enjoy watching, but all of his voiceover roles. You know what I mean? Just being like, it's you.
All right.
All right, I think we should move
so
on.
But
Yeah, I'm sorry.
let's
I'm
move on.
sorry.
You're good. You're good.
We've talked this one point to death.
So, before we go into the next question, I have a little something to share with all.
Oh, I am both terrified and excited.
We have a clip.
Clips!
Oh no!
Crest Knight gets up from his makeshift seat and he draws his sword and shield out.
Yep.
And as he draws the sword out, these curling glyphs start showing up along the side that say, Dignus est East Praida.
Yo, that's badass.
Damn.
Crest Knight responds, Crest Knight speaks to the sword, I don't really think so. And then he takes the sword and shield together, and he resheaths it, in like an outer sheath of the shield, and when it clicks in place, that becomes the outer blade of his dimension disc.
Oh, it's so cool. That's so cool.
And you can hear the moment where my serotonin releases from my brain.
Honestly,
It was so cool.
It's so
That was
good.
a good clip.
Thank you.
Can I just say real quick, Nova? I never expected you to say yes to joining, guessing on Dimension Chasers. Like to me, you were like this big Yugi tuber, and I'm just like, I mean, what's the worst they'll tell me? It's probably just no. And so I sent you the message, and I was not expecting an answer, honestly.
And that's a great attitude to have about it, because, I mean, I totally understand. There's a lot of people that I would shudder to send messages to because they seem way out of my league. But I'm glad you did, because this has been some of the most fun several months of my life. So thank you for bringing me into your story like that.
Oh, no problem at all.
I also find it a little bit funny that he sent me with the Armored Maidens to basically raise up your interest in the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, embarrassing story time. The first time I learned about Dimension Chase was as effectively a paid sponsorship on my custom card review show that I was doing at the time. And he sent over the Armored Maidens as Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I'm like, oh, this art's really cool. These are really interesting effects you've got going on here. And he's like, hey, you want to see something extra? I've got a trailer. It's like, yeah, sure, you paid for time. Let's use that time. Let's watch the thing. And then I saw the first Dimension Chasers trailer. And I was hooked.
alright, so, now for the next question. And, Blaze, this one's for you personally.
Oh, no.
Ooh, everyone on the couch cheer.
All right, quick, everyone, shut up. Blaze is talking.
So, for Blaze, vent a little. What was some of the more frustrating moments for you during the campaign so far? Be honest. That
I don't
was,
want to tap in. I'm joking. I'm joking.
that was courtesy of Anubis.
All right, everyone, peace out. We gotta leave. If he's venting, everyone's gotta go.
To the bunker.
Alright.
All right. So, for me, the most frustrating parts of so far. There aren't a lot of spots that I find frustrating. The parts I have found frustrating is some of the duels. Mostly because sometimes I will spend a decent amount of time kind of planning out an interesting deck. I'm like, oh, this is the mechanic, this is how it ties to the character, all that kind of stuff. This is how the deck kind of represents who they are and all that kind of stuff. And then you guys beat it in like one turn, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell?
So,
That's probably it for me, because the decks do take a bit of time to make. And, I mean, I understand as, the Dungeon Master, my decks aren't meant to win, but I was hoping that they might show off a little bit more.
so funny thing
yeah,
about
go ahead.
that,
Mhm.
I have a small clip to share about considering that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. And they
I've
were
been in
never
exactly what-
seen
yep.
again.
Yep, it's this one.
God
Oh, no.
damn shit. I am honestly surprised that went as well. I got some really
Connor?
lucky ones.
I'm talking to you during the fucking break.
That is perfectly reasonable.
All right. Honestly, let's take our break now.
A few moments later.
To quote from the break, just so you guys can aware, Connor, you're not allowed to bitch about your deck anymore.
That one kind of just summed it up a little bit.
Yeah, so in his defense, I did so that deck was made at an interesting time. He was having sorry, I keep saying he. Connor was having some issues with his deck, so I helped him after getting his deck stolen by Video Butterfly. I helped him make a brand new deck, and I may have overtuned it a lot.
Excuse you? Who stole his deck?
Vire stole, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's right. You put respect on that name.
My
The
bad.
alternate
Continue.
timeline where Video Butterfly stole the deck and Vire became the supporting cast member.
Not to mention, we only had like a week to design that deck too.
No, I didn't have a week. I had a day.
Well, that explains
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
only had
Yeah, no. So that deck. So Connor, we built a deck for Connor, and that was based more off of his, old a mill strategy. We're talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, I don't really like this deck anymore." And I'm like, "Well, F it. We got a day." So I built a brand new deck from scratch in like a day, in like the day before a session.
All right. So
I would like to point out that we spent about 2 weeks playtesting my deck, and this deck was approved in less than a day.
Yeah, it was very broken. I have many regrets for it.
It was touched up and fixed, but that's the power of Makona before releasing cards to public.
That's why we're that's why we have day one patches, right? Right.
So,
I mean,
oh, you finish your thoughts, Admiral.
no, I'm good. I'm good. Don't mind me.
Anyway, so since we had a question for Blaze, now it's for the players.
Mm-hmm.
So, for players, what are some things that your player characters would personally want to explore more in Dimensions Chasers?
Episode 32, when it drops, will answer that question for Amy. That's all I'm going to say on that front.
Kind of saying character relationships for him, which is understandable.
I'm going to say it in the two most iconic words for any tabletop game.
The lore.
No, you said two iconic words. That's open bar.
I was saying the lore, not the bar.
Open bars. The two greatest words in the English language.
Dan, tell us more about the lore.
Speaking of certain words there, speaking about certain words, I'm not allowing certain words to be repeated courtesy of what was said in yesterday's stream.
Ah,
Wait, what?
I see.
I hate you all. I hate you all.
That was
I swear to God, if I have to listen to that after editing again, someone's getting a boot.
I was talking about the.
All right,
I was talking about the MF.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I started laughing originally.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so Chris, what about you? Answering the question.
Oh, my tongue is planted firmly in my cheek about this one because I know things, so I can't talk about things.
That's true. Yeah, I feel you there.
So hey, Vire, how about you? Huh? How about you, Shiro?
Let's go from a
Alright,
non-spoiler
look.
point of view then.
Look. I got 3 words for all of you. Right? Buddy cop comedy.
Well, if they're a food
That's
truck, how
true.
can we be a base of operations?
This is
You know what, that is
It would
true.
be a good
I'm-
cover.
I am looking forward to the excuse to have the Vire Crest duel. It's something that I've been looking forward to. I know that Shiro's been looking forward to it, and I know a lot of people in the Discord have been looking forward to it.
I mean,
There's been
That's
a
true,
lot,
yeah.
and I do mean a lot of comments on the videos for it too.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
special thing that everyone can call a exhibition match.
Tell you guys what. Hold on. We get to 500 subs on the channel. We'll make a one-shot special of Vire versus Crest Knight exhibition match style, and it'll be like a standalone episode.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Why are you volunteering me?
I think you wouldn't want to have a 1v1 versus Crest.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
dude,
I do.
I'm right here, man.
No, I do. I just want to be asked. You know, like, why
We're gonna do
indict
it
me a little
anyways.
bit?
I might as
Come
well make it a
on.
goal.
All right.
It's called knowing what your wants and desires are, so you don't have to express them. That's how much we care about you.
Nova.
Oh, Shiro.
Anyways.
And then,
Oh, my wallet.
and then the best ship was made. The end.
Anyway.
I don't know. I thought that he was more interested in Elfdane.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saddle, what would Alfdane's be?
What was
He
the first
already said.
We got
He said the
completely got sidetracked.
Lore. The lore.
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously, the lore. I want to learn more about like the lore of the worlds and the interconnected tissue and everything behind it. Yeah.
Hey. And now, what would Amy's be?
As I said, it'll be in episode 32. But if you were to say something that's not in episode 32, there is some stuff regarding Ellie's past that does need to get taken care of eventually. So that'd be interesting to see.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so this one is going to be for everyone. Let me find the right one. Here we go. What is your favorite aspect of producing Dimension Chasers, and what is your least favorite? And this is for everyone.
No.
I will go last. As the one who has to put in the most work for this, I'm going last.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
she kind of has you there.
For me, I think my favorite part about it is just the fact that we're doing card design, we're doing art searches, we're cohesively, making all this happen together. And for me, it drives my ADHD up a wall, because it's like, ooh, creative hyperfocus. I think the thing I don't like about it the most is trying to find a way to make cards feel fair while still enabling a strategy. I think that's my biggest one is just like card design is fun for me. Card design, art design, all that. But trying to make it go from cool and impactful to fair against everything else is, I think, my hardest part.
And now you know why Konami gave up on it. So,
And
I think
Nova.
Oh, was that it, Sagral?
Yeah, that was it for my bit.
Oh, okay. God, well, as someone who puts in about 2% of the effort that comes to producing the show, I don't know if I have any part of it that I can say that I dislike or find annoying. Because I love showing up. I get to play duels sometimes. Other times I get to have sassy remarks as a jerk off rival character. Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. I feel like if I was involved more, then I might have some of that. But no, it's a boring answer. But I'm cool as a cucumber on it.
right. And Connor's saying his favorite part is being part of the group with everyone, and his least is being compromised through anxiety and depression, which is understandable because there will be times where it feels like it's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need to do this right away, or is it going to be enough? Am I going to be able to do this right? From the guy who has to deal with a lot of depression, I can vouch for that.
What about you, Shiro? What's your least favorite aspect?
Oh, well, my favorite aspect is that I don't got to do jack shit. Right? My least favorite part is that I don't do jack shit. Right? Like, I do nothing for the show, really. Like, I show up and I play Vire, but otherwise than that, it's not like I do anything for the production.
And you produced the little intro for Ammo in 4K. You play as Ammo in 4K.
I did that on my own volition. Right?
You helped with deck
was...
building a lot behind the scenes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Blaze does all
I think you're selling yourself short, buddy.
He is.
Man, someone else who has an interesting mind for design concept that totally helps behind the scenes and doesn't want to take credit for it. Dang.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't
Name one thing.
Name one thing I don't do.
No.
And from Connor, he's saying, Shiro, you helped me with Quinn's character. You helped Blaze figure out what he could do. You're basically a co-DM.
No, don't ever say that because I'm not.
That is a
I am not.
heavy title.
That's
to have.
that's actually that's a heavy implication because one big thing about that is in saying co-DM, it's almost like saying Blaze can't do it, and I don't agree with that at all. Blaze is a fantastic DM. I've been DMing for nearly 15 years, right? Which is funny because I'm, that's half my life at this point.
Because you're 16, yeah.
Exactly. It's basically half my life, but I still learn things from Blaze, right? About how to DM. He's a fantastic DM. So to say that I'm his co-DM, I wouldn't agree with that at all. I'm not. Jokingly, I say I don't do anything. I do try to help out where I can, but that's just because I'm just trying to help. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with gaining a moniker of, oh, he's the Treasure Tales co-DM. Like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's understandable.
But no, I wish I could do more for DC. I just, with Tales and everything else, I don't have the time.
Yeah, you're kind of getting buried with a lot of editing and everything between all the stuff you do.
Don't remind me.
Well, I have to remind you. I'm the one giving you guys the interview. I have to do it.
How dare you do this to me?
Like, once you're done sitting on this comfy chair, it's back to the graphics cave for you.
I'll bring you some oatmeal cream pies. Don't worry about it.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that out loud? Damn it, Zagral. We talked about this. There was a secret code.
He gets none until the lip flapping for the next episode's done. I'm sorry.
No!
Alright, so, for the last bit of pain, Nell, your turn.
No. You forgot Blaze.
We skipped over Blaze.
Damn.
Sorry, Blaze.
For me?
I was having too much fun. Go ahead, Blaze.
All right, so for me, it's gonna sound weird because I have talked about. It's frustrating when my decks get beaten quickly, but I think it's the duels. Long and short ones are my favorite. I think just dueling in general because it is a really interesting medium for doing a character story and like presenting a character's personality and stuff like that. Because for like that 3-man duel during the tournament. Where I was going slightly insane. It's really interesting to present the 3 different characters and the kind of the mini story that goes along with that, which is a really cool thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And kind of the non-battle anime kind of thing it's got going on.
Oh yeah.
My least favorite is probably trying to find the artists and animators and music people, all that stuff. Because I help with finding them and commissioning them and everything like that, and finding the right people for what we do is such a pain in the butt sometimes. Like finding the person to do my gift tuber, that took way longer than it should have to find them. Because the one we were recommended, they did Skeb only, which means we give them a description and we just get like one chance to make corrections and that's it.
Fair enough.
So we wanted to make sure it was someone we could talk to and communicate with. And it took us a while. Mostly, I think it was Nell who ended up finding the person.
Yeah, it was like, 2.5 weeks of me digging through Fiverr and VGen.
And we found someone who was amazing, only charged us like $55 each for 2 of them.
Yeah, we got Blazes initially, and then we also got Ellie as a test for players.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wanted to see what those looked like up front before we considered going with the rest.
Yep. Well, actually, that's one of the next things we're going to be commissioning soon. It took us a while to find someone to do the intro song. We then had to try and find some. Oh, actually, I can't talk about that. Sorry, I can't talk about that.
Yeah, I was about to say you're starting to go into spoiler territory there, buddy. And kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys kind of like the art pieces I've been sharing with you guys, like how my character here has been drawn and all the art stuff you guys bring in, like the Meow Chasers and Maid Vire.
Those are great. That's really great.
Those are phenomenal pieces of fan art.
And they were all done from the same artist I found on Twitter as well.
Oh yeah, no, like that's something I don't think a lot of people understand. Like a lot of people will find like for like their VTuber model or GiftTuber or whatever, they'll find some big name person to do the art for it or the animating for it or whatever, which isn't bad. They're probably very good artists, but you can find just as good for a lot cheaper if you look around. There are a lot of people who aren't well known who do amazing work.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you can find some styles that you wouldn't be able to find otherwise doing that.
Yes, that too.
It kind of like.
Very
like,
true.
Oh, you go ahead, Shiro.
No, I was just saying that's very true, right? If you can look around and find good artists if you take the time.
Oh yeah.
You know? I'm just lazy.
I think that's pretty much all of us when we have to deal with those art bots and everything.
All the time, constantly.
Like a good example is the person we got to do art. I am not complaining about any of the people we got, by the way. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just comparing. The person we found to do the music for our intro charged us a little bit less than what we ended up paying for the rest of the OST we got.
Honestly,
which I'm not saying that they did a bad job or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. If you shop around, you can find great prices for amazing work.
To put also in comparison as well, if you listen to the OST music that we've gotten so far and the theme song, you'll notice that there is a lot more instruments and a lot more vibrancy in the theme song, which is, I think, the reason why we got charged a little bit more.
That's true.
But again, you can still shop around to find stuff that would fit what you want, if within your price range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right, your last one now.
All right. I'm gonna start with the things I don't like and finish off with the positive stuff. Okay?
Go for it.
The parts that kill me are the editing. You guys are amazing people, but there's only so many times I can listen to "I see."
Preach it, sister.
So sorry for that entire rule.
Okay,
Shut up, Blaze.
We're just gonna ignore that little part and go and continue now. Go and continue.
Alright, but like the editing of the episodes, the editing of the shorts, it's not horrible. We've got Yoda to do a lot of our shorts now, but I still need to be able to actually do some shorts. It's just with some of the episodes lately, it's been super heavy editing, and that takes up like 2 or 3 of my nights. The last couple of Mondays, which I normally do Megaten Monday streams, which is basically I'm going to relax and play an RPG that is in the vein that I absolutely love, I wasn't able to do because I just was so absolutely dead and drained from editing the last few episodes. But if you look at them, they turned out absolutely fantastic, and I'm super proud of their work.
And you get to relax on the couch instead of doing any work for tonight.
Yeah! But conversely, some of my favorite stuff is A, hanging out with all of y'all, and B, I just enjoy being in front of an audience. I love performing, I love acting, I love talking to people in front of a crowd like this, which is freaking weird because I'm an introvert, and if you get me doing this in real life, I will struggle to talk.
I'm the same
Amen
way.
to that.
I'm the same way with that.
That's my negatives and my positives.
All right.
Yeah, now that we're done with that segment, could I get a clarification?
What's up?
Was the question just what the most frustrating part is, or was it also the best part?
It was both, honestly.
Oh shoot! I completely just rolled the negative half. I'm a big old goofy dummy. Y'all are great to hang out with, and it's fun. And also, my deck is.
Your deck was fun to help design.
It was
I think
pretty sick.
you and I sat down and hammered that out in a day.
It was fun also looking for all the different card arts for it to try to help you with it, because it was just so much. How can I help you make the
The Black
It was
Wind
a real sweet
Howls?
team effort.
Sorry, I was up on the wrong thing.
I'm sorry. I saw that on the stream, and I'm sitting here going, huh?
You start talking, it's like,
Just ignore that. Just ignore that. So anyway.
Oh my.
Anyway, so it's been just about an hour, so I'm gonna say let's take a 5-minute break so everyone can get something to eat, drink, stretch, relax, and then we can continue onward. Sound good, everyone?
no,
Yeah,
it sounds absolutely
fantastic.
horrible. How dare you keep the interview going nonstop?
I mean, if you want to volunteer, then
No.
Endless mode.
all right. So we will.
Survive all waves.
All right. So
I just had the zombies noise come into my head.
we'll be, folks. We'll be back in 5 minutes to continue onward. So enjoy yourselves, get some to drink, some to eat, snack on, and we will be back in 5 minutes.
Alright, sounds good. We'll see you then.
Let's all go to the lobby.
God damn. I got some air conditioner.
is
All right.
cool.
I think we're back.
Fucking-
Do the henshin belt thing where they do the cross arms and they like the Gaia sticks go. That shit rocks so hard.
Gaia memories.
Gaia
Oh,
memory,
yeah,
thank
nah.
you.
That's a good thing to come back to.
Yeah, I'm talking about sticks.
Anyway, we are back at one.
I'm talking about memories.
Hope everyone had a good 5 minutes. You got drinks and everything.
I've got a bottle of Yoo-Hoo.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. I'm walking to the store to get a bottle of Yoo-Hoo.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All
Right.
I finished my birthday cake.
Yay. Everyone, say happy birthday to Blaze.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
God.
Blaze. It's a couple days later.
Happy birthday to Blaze.
Late happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you, everyone.
The series of
Great.
events that led to people
Now-
knowing when my birthday was hilarious, but not for now.
Well, now the world knows. So, you know.
Sorry.
You'll never not. They'll never forget. And I imagine Blaze just starts looking at his Steam as things start coming in. Now he's like, no.
Shiro,
Thank
what,
you, Scorn. I appreciate it.
I was about to say, Shiro, what did you do?
He did the
I didn't
thing.
do anything.
I did get a couple games. I got Evo Land, which I'm really excited to play. I started it, and right now I'm doing the thing where you spend way too long in a dungeon trying to go and find all the secrets that you know are there. You just don't remember where you saw them before you got the secret to unlocking them later.
Yeah, Evelyn's a goofy game.
Oh my
Alright,
god, it's so
so-
goofy.
Alright, so, for the next question, and I'm going to have to pop up to this question, because I did screw up earlier. And I did make a card out of this, so, for the players, do the players have any personal theories on what exactly the Black Wind Group are?
Ooh.
Theory. Episode 32 has a lot of my personal theories as a player in character. That's all I can really say on that one.
Fair enough. Alright.
I can't answer this question.
I am likewise sworn to secrecy.
They know it's
Eh.
Alright, now?
What?
I don't know. Shiro, could you take a little step to the left from me real quick? Real quick.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I mean, I gotta walk into a store, but it'll be okay. Yeah, what's up? Yeah,
I just, okay.
Mhm.
Take the shot.
So I think...
Wow, got him. Oh my god.
Wow!
It's okay, guys. I had another guy.
Let's see.
Oh no,
Amy
one
doesn't
up.
really have any concrete theories on this. As far as she's aware, maybe it's just like, an underground duelist guild or something. But she has no idea, and until something starts smacking her in the face, she's not going to go digging too deep into it.
And Connor's saying that for his theory is people who are either working with or are part of Makona trying to abuse the world of DC. Alright, let's face it, there's always a campaign that's always going to have some underbelly. And, yeah, we're saying for Quinn's, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, because where else would be the drama if it was just a normal card game situation?
Scalpers.
I would never.
Scalpers.
Oh, okay, actually, that is, and it's a real evil that we can fight right now with clubs.
Cool, I'll go to...
But I want to use the 9-iron.
But if Dad finds out we use the 9-9, he's gonna get mad.
Alright. So, this next question. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a small war. So, Blaze, you're getting up first.
Okay.
Oh no.
how often do you have to improv moments, or do the players mostly play into the ideas you have for the session?
Ah! So, for the most part, they will go with what I'm trying to do. For the most part. Ironically,
I can feel that energy radiating off of that answer.
unfortunately, and ironically, the episodes where it's the worst is where I have a plan for how to introduce a guest character. The one where I introduced Nova was supposed to be completely different. The one where I introduced Vire, that one just went off the rails. The one where I introduced Jessica, that one was a little bit off the rails. When you guys invited every single NPC, which then turned into them just beat like I call them in my head the girls. Striker, Amber, and Keta. Those three, I just call them the girls in my head. The girls, you inviting them to it came out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, well, I guess this is just how things are now. I guess that they're just a permanent part of the party. And the fact that they just kind of stuck around was not what I was expecting in the slightest.
And
Sounds like a Duke Devlin issue.
It's a what?
Oh,
It's a Duke Devlin issue where he's just hanging out with the crew now.
Yeah.
So we took them on, we turned them into friends, and then now we're letting them go do their own thing while we go find new friends to add to the party.
Oh,
And then
God.
it'll be just like Ash Ketchum, replacing his party every region.
Jesus.
So, I do have a small funny clip that I did find.
Oh my God.
You with the clips.
And
He's
hey,
catching
this
his
is a
forte.
What is this? Some kind of clip show?
bum, 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 bum.
I took us like a quick screenshot of the conversation.
Oh, we can't see it.
To Ellie. Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me send to a comment to you.
I'm coming to pick you up.
You need me to park your car again?
You're not
Oh,
parking my
right.
car this time. I'm literally
Okay,
just
don't
coming
take
by to
5
pick you
minutes
up.
to parallel park this time.
I'm not having to parallel park this time if you were outside to meet me properly.
I'm not going outside by myself. You know this.
Yeah, and I'm aware I'm going to be outside waiting for you.
You're trying to make this difficult, aren't you?
Yeah. Am I really the one making it difficult?
Pretty much sums up the issues you have there, Blaze.
Hey, look,
Yes.
it's there. My face killed the views on this short.
Oh my God.
Sangirl, it's not all about you.
No, but statistically speaking, it actually does make there actually is a because I do a lot of I look at the numbers for this kind of stuff a lot because I am Nell's manager and I'm technically the manager of Treasure Tales and stuff like that. So I have to look at the numbers and the numbers don't lie.
Okay, that means you're my manager now too.
Fuck.
So I'm gonna
So
need
that's
some stuff for my VTuber.
No problem. We'll start talking about your fees though.
Ooh, now pays.
Pivot.
Look, you're right. You're right. I owe you at least one Yoo-hoo a week.
All right, I'm expecting it now.
Okay.
Ooh, calling him out on the bluff. Johnson, that's going to be hard to recover from.
Well, to be fair,
No kidding, Samson. The shipping
I will-
cost on those U's
I will
is going to
literally-
be astronomical.
Blaze will just like keep randomly getting money in his PayPal. That is the exact amount for a Yoo-hoo.
Why am I
Sounds like-
picturing VTuber Legend when she got monetized and everyone just donated 155 yen because it's the price of the can of Starcy Zero?
Yes.
Oh my God.
funny thing, and this from the Pixie host. You said one. You never said one. What? A whole box? A whole case?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I said one Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, one
It's
you
true.
of
You
what?
said one Yoo-hoo.
That's it. One you.
That's not a
It's one.
case. It's a singular. By the legal definition, he's referring to a single package of Yoo-hoo.
Oh, legal.
Sagro, as our local Fae, can you confirm?
I'm sorry, what now?
Sagro, as our
Yep.
local Fae,
The
can you
Fae-
confirm?
The Fae wasn't listening. That means that it's a binding contract. Okay, thanks. Bye. Gotta go.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I zoomed out for half a second to make sure everyone was all right. What was the question?
Nope,
Don't worry about it.
All right, hold on. We got
Deal has been struck.
we gotta hydrate. We gotta hydrate. Redeem.
Thank you.
Oh, sweet. Just as I get my Yoo-hoo.
No, that's Blaze's Yoo-hoo.
No. He said weekly. He didn't say today.
Well, today started the week because it is Monday.
No. My week starts when I say it starts. And it doesn't start until work ends.
So, now to continue this little war here. This one's for the players. Who is your least favorite character that his voice will be portrayed by Blaze?
Ooh, I want to hear this one.
And this comes from the community, not me.
Least favorite character?
Yep.
Least
That
favorite
I
character
play.
performed by Blaze.
And this from the community. I had nothing to do with this one this time.
Hmm.
See, I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard to say that. Any long-standing character that Blaze plays, right? I like, right?
I've
Hell, there's a lot of
enjoyed
people
all
that
of
give.
them so far.
There's a lot of people that complain about Video Butterfly, but I was sitting there the entire time going, no, let him cook. He has a point, right? The only character I can think of, and it's mostly because there's just not a lot of time, and it's actually consistent of the three of them, probably be Hamsteak Rebel, but it's not that I don't like them, I just don't know them. Right?
Actually, that actually was in the same vein too. There's not enough time to explore their characters, and with it being that 3v3 chaos that it was hard enough for Blaze to properly portray them. So it's like,
I mean, he got good caricature out of them, don't get me wrong. Right? Like, you could kind of tell what each one of them was about, but I just didn't get enough out of the three of them, being that they were only in one duel. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. I mean,
No, I actually have a response. There is a character I don't like.
Who?
Gotcha. I don't like Gotcha. I completely forgot about Gotcha, but no, okay. My hatred for Gotcha goes to the point that I was like, during the Battlecade, I went, "Hey Blaze, what's Gotcha doing?" He's like, "I don't know, dueling people. I'm gonna take all their points." What? You heard me. All of them.
the thing is, I like Gotcha as a in character. I don't like Gotcha. Elfdane does not like Gotcha's manipulative nonsense that he's done that he's done to Shen. As a player, I think Gotcha is a cool representation of a character that exists in the world, has a presence, all of that. So it's like, I don't hate Gotcha for that. I don't like that. What, as a player, I could understand what happened with Hamsteak Rebels, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Especially because I don't feel like there was for how some things were talked about with those characters, it feels like we could have used more time with them to get to know them a little bit more. But even then, that was there was a little bit of intent with that. And I think that's my only complaint there on those characters.
For me, again, it runs down to the thing of, like, for a lot of the characters, there's just not enough time, right? And there's not a single recurring character that I jokingly don't like Gotcha, right? But otherwise, I can't really think of any that are recurring. that Blaze has played. But that's just me. There are 3 other people on this couch that need to say something, so I'm gonna shut up now. Okay.
First quick thing, Connor says, any character where after dual places and they are never seen again.
He says that all the time. Calm down.
And he says,
Half the time they're seen again.
and he says, give me more Handshake Rebels, Gotcha, and Angel. And he likes to hate Gotcha.
Also,
Angel
maybe a
wasn't
bit of
voiced by. Angel wasn't voiced by Blaze though.
Yeah, Angel
No,
wasn't
he
voiced by
once
Blaze.
Oh yeah, right.
Not to. I'm not going to jump on Hamsteak Rebels just because everyone's already said everything about them. But I feel like I don't know enough about Richard whether or not to say that I hate him or not.
Yeah, he's another good character, but I think the characters I just don't. I think it's good words. Mouth. Shut up.
uh,
I mean, I shut up for you. Are you going to continue, Sacro?
No. My mouth. I was talking my mouth to shut up, Hero.
Oh! All I heard was shut up. I was like, fine, you know.
Alright.
Go along.
So for a reminder, who is Richard again?
He was the Makona representative that showed up at the end of Scorched Wasteland.
Oh, Mr. Suit and Tie saying, I'm stopping this now. Bye.
Yep, that's the guy.
Yeah, basically.
I summed up his whole characters in 5 words or less.
I think Nova's the one who hasn't answered so far.
Yeah. No, how about you, buddy?
There's not. I've been racking my brain to see if there's been a character who Blaze has voiced that like annoys me, like as Nova, and I can't think of anything. So all of your characters are good. Crest wants to destroy Mushroom Lady.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was
Reaching
coming.
Bolt levels of rivalry reaction whenever he sees her, and I personally love it.
So, funny thing about that, I did make something a little bit funny for Crest, you know.
Oh, for Crest.
Yeah. So, here's a special camel dragon.
Oh.
He didn't get a Jeff card. You can't use it.
Yes. Yes.
The cute and mellow, ever-loving dragon.
The cute and mellow, ever-loving dragon? I've never heard of such a creature. What does this incredible specimen do?
Well, it's got Pierce of 1, Spelljammer, it's strong, and when this card is played, all dragons gain Weaken. When this card attacks, dragons on the field gain Blocker till the end of turn.
Wow. This card seems incredibly useless. I can't wait to see it in action.
I just couldn't help it making that one. I was like, you know what? After seeing that reaction from that one mushroom dragon, it was like, how can I poke the bear?
Fair.
Well, that's unfortunate because Poke the Bear only works on Celestial Ursa subclass, though it is a very powerful combat. First of its kind.
Give me time. Give me time. Alright, anyway. Nice question. And this for everyone. If Dimension Chasers had an opening anime, what music genre would it be?
We already answered that, though.
No, that was for characters, like if we got an official anime. What kind of...
I mean,
Because
we already have an intro. We do have an opening song.
Yes, we have an opening song, but we don't have an anime intro, like proper studio-produced anime opening.
Okay, let me...
I guess the best way for us to answer this would be to what would you equate it to as like an opening? Like what anime or something like that?
Are
would
you
equate it to?
are you
studio should do our
asking
opening?
what studio would do the opening?
Okay.
Because it says genre of music.
Oh no,
and
I agree, but we already have an opening, so I'm saying
I'm going to
something
reinterpret
else.
the question here.
yeah.
I'm going to assume that if we were to use like let's pick an anime and say that's how we would like the Dimension Chasers intro to be styled similar to.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Fair enough.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to repeat an answer from earlier, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Nano Do or Die.
Okay,
Which
there we go.
is the Shadowverse opening. It's a really good opening, actually. Like, if you haven't listened to it, do. Right? I think it's called Shadowverse Flame. I think that's the name.
I know which one you're talking about. I just can't remember the full name of it.
I'm a little basic in mine. I would want to see like an anime opening for us be done in the style of Tank, aka Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
See, I would like to see it in that style, but modern, due to the Dimension Chaser style.
Mm-hmm.
Another one that I could. Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but I actually think it would really kind of work.
I mean, don't forget who you're talking to here.
Gridman.
Yes.
Do it in the style of the Gridman opening.
Yes.
Like,
That was
come
one.
on,
That
like,
was one of the inspirational pieces that we used for the Dimension Chasers.
oh,
intro.
perfect, genius. Look at me. But I've given 2 answers, so no, someone else answer, please.
All right, I'm
yeah.
gonna
Where do
answer
you
with
get
the
off,
other.
buddy?
I'm going to answer with the
sorry.
other piece of inspirational music for the intro, Kantai Collection.
Ooh.
I that's where I got the vibes from. Okay.
I have no idea what that is, so.
All right, I will send it in a chat.
Edumacation time.
Yeah.
You know what? Card Captor Sakura. Keep going. I'm just gonna keep.
Good lord.
That
Who hasn't answered yet? Good lord.
I think you haven't yet, Blaze.
Nova, have you answered?
I have not answered yet.
Okay. What would
And
you say?
I see Sagral's basic choice, and I raise him the most on the nose choice, which is With the Wind from Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends.
Ooh. Good one.
The song pops. The visuals, amazing. They're in a digital world. They're riding on skateboards. It's great. I don't know what to tell you. It's
Gee, I wonder if your opinion on that is colored by the fact that the trailer, that's the exact song that was on the intro trailer.
Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. Hold on. And just ammo. That song. Ah! Anyways,
I'm going to strangle that creature.
That's fair.
Amy beat me to it.
In more ways than one. But we're not going to talk about that because...
AO? Okay.
Blaze.
I've got 2 answers. I don't know if someone already said this one, but I don't know what this was called. SSS Dynazenon?
Dynazenon! Dynazenon!
Yes.
So that's one of the ones that Nell used as inspiration for it as well.
Which is also part of the Gridman universe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gridman.
I haven't watched the anime, but she showed me the intro one time, and I'm like, yes. And then the other answer is, in my opinion, I think it would be great, and it would be so over the top, and it would be amazing. One Punch Man.
Yes.
Oh.
God,
The
you can't
second one, I would
do anything for us? Now there's a freaking wish list.
Okay, look. If we're going with like big over the top, then it's Fate Stay Night, right? Like Ufotable, right?
Opening for that too.
Right?
No.
Are you telling me that,
I'm
like-
going to argue against Ufotable.
Alright,
I'm going to be that person who loves Ufotable, and I'm going to argue against Ufotable.
alright,
Do you
and
know why?
Really?
Production IG.
No. Wait. Hold on. I have a better one. This would be perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Trigger?
Trigger. I talk now.
I like the fact that I called it out for you just before you did.
Clip it.
I think the only other like art style I would really want for like a opening style would be like for No Game No Life.
Ooh, that one.
Oh, that's a
was
good opening. Golly.
God, I
Hate that
I'm
show.
now
Great
thinking-
opening.
I am now thinking of all of your characters in the Trigger style, and I need to find someone to mimic it and just be like, can you do this for me? Like, do you know how funny it would be to have the splash screens from Gurren Lagann for each one of your characters? And that crazy fucking wild look.
I can't afford that, man.
I didn't say you. I said me. Anyways,
So we're saying Crest is the self-insert Kamina. Got it.
There is no way Crest gets
like
to Kamina.
hell.
I am
like
zero.
hell.
I'm vetoing
Like
that.
hell. You want to know? Okay, if I was to equate Crest to anyone, it would be Teton.
You would make him Teton?
Keaton? Keaton is a badass.
I can see it.
I love Keaton.
Like, if
I'm
I
anyway,
don't take
we're not-
Keaton,
we're-
I have to pick up a Ponytail Kid, and I can't have that, so I'll settle for Keaton.
Yeah, you can't be. You're not
I will not allow that.
You're not roasting you.
I am
Fire
scared to
would've been
ask,
more
am I
Teton, like-
am I Nina or am I Yoko?
If I was
let's see,
for
redhead,
Amy?
badass.
You would almost assuredly be Yoko.
Yeah.
Okay, good, I get to live.
Alright, and so first off, kind of saying that he'd see it as a Sonic Riders OP style. And
You know,
kind of as I was saying, what character would Quinn be like from one of the shows?
What would Quinn be from Gurren Lagann?
Yeah.
I mean,
Gimme.
I unfortunately know which one. I know which one Elfdade would be, and it's not Simone.
None of you are Simone.
I was not saying that. I was,
Actually, the closest one to Simone would be Phoebe.
I see it. I see
I
it.
think we're super off topic.
That's true. I'm sorry.
Damn it! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But to answer Connor's question, because he did ask, I would say Gimme.
yeah, I can see it.
Okay, and then no follow up. Next thing.
Yep.
Alright. So this is gonna be for Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for how far you're able to talk about it. How deep
Okay.
into world building and lore do you expect to go? Are we talking surface, mid lore, cyberpunk deep lore, or sky's the limit?
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Well, skies are the limit, then let's get ourselves an airship and we're going to Skies of Arcadia this.
Whoa,
Oh my
hey,
God.
yeah.
Whoa!
Remember, we have thousands.
Wait. Dreamcast or GameCube?
GameCube, because it's improved in every way.
I was about to say the GameCube was the
Except for
best
in
one.
music quality. Anyway.
So what was that
That's
about
where
being
the
off
mod
topic?
version comes in. You
Yeah.
get the best of both worlds.
Oh my god. So, I have a lot of lore stuff already done. I have to be more quiet. My mom's trying to sleep.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
But I have a lot of lore stuff already done. Shiro and Nova have they know more than the rest of the players because of stuff. But I've got a lot of stuff that even they don't know about done. So
I can confirm. I can confirm.
Alright, so before we get on to the next question, it's that favorite time. We've got clip time.
Oh my!
And it's the one with the most views.
Oh lord.
Oh, Jesus.
There's no such thing as cursed dice. It's not true.
I have rolled 6 fails with that in a row.
Hey, here we go.
Oh wait, you actually didn't use.
That's a 6. It fails.
Well, I'm going to use my special character ability.
Your what?
Plot armor. There's no
Ta-da!
I mean, I'm not wrong.
You're not.
I mean, there's cursed dice somewhere in this world. It just has to pick its target.
I mean, unfortunately, a lot of that target was Connor.
And then it followed to the next person.
Which was Blade. I mean, Cross Knight.
That can't be right because cursed dice don't exist.
But so how's everyone enjoying the interview so far? What are your thoughts so far? How far we gone?
I'm enjoying it.
I'm having fun.
I'm having a good time right now.
I think the quest progression is going pretty well. I think it has a nice pace.
Alright, so I'm gonna play Flip the Script. What questions do you guys have for me?
What do you want to see as an observer of Dimension Chasers?
Honestly, that's a good one. Because so far, you guys...
I got him.
So far...
Nice move. Nice move.
honestly,
This one's over too.
honestly, with all of the story building that you guys have been doing since episode 1 that I've been following, all the way up to the end of current episode, honestly, I'm kind of curious how the story is going to progress going forward. See what new decks, new characters are going to be seen, and just how much you guys are going to end up breaking either the tabletop simulator or Blaze or all the above. Or each other.
Blaze will break first.
You can try.
I mean, Tabletop Simulator is pretty resilient, you know.
Oh, okay. So kind of asked if I were a guest, what would I play, or what's my OC's deck? Oh, I've had that in the works for a long while. I mean, I kind of already made that deck and sent a copy of it to Blaze. Same with an NPC deck too. But honestly, my character would pretty much be the character you've seen here. I got a full backstory and everything for him for whenever. But the character's name would be Lexal. Just a little 6-inch tall pixie with a food truck. Maybe causing trouble, maybe not.
I have a funny one for you, Lemmy.
Yes.
What kind of keyword would you want to make?
Ooh. I've already made one, but I cannot say.
Gasp.
The mystique.
Shock.
Well, technically 2, but like I said, I cannot say.
Le gasp.
Hey, just like you guys have your secrets, I have mine. And if I said anything,
Sneaky monkey.
no, I'm a pixie. Get it right.
Pixies evolved from monkeys.
So do humans.
Well, I didn't dispute that.
Pixies evolved from
Yeah. Where else would they come from?
Alright, and Connor just asked another one for me. A funny one. What do you think would work as a genuine ship?
Oh.
Well, now.
You're gonna open up the shipping wars.
Oh no,
You got him.
we don't have to worry about the shipping wars. You guys already started that and confirmed it yourselves. But I
don't know
mean,
what you're talking
well, you do have a Vire and a certain other person. I mean, Vire does have that special someone in sight. Not gonna say who, because the episode's not out, and I don't want to ruin anything. But also, I can see Carol and Amber together. Because those two are kind of like sisters, but at the same time, they got that vibe like they're closer than that. A potential could be.
God,
Hmm.
roommates.
I currently stand Crest X X Ground.
Honestly, though, this one for myself, I'd have to say, with some of the bro moments, I'd say there's actually a triangle for one of them.
Oh boy.
Crest, Alfdane, and Quinn.
Wait.
Ooh,
hold
the
on.
poly ship. Very
The
daring.
Mm.
Elfdane competition.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, the thing that strikes me the weirdest is that Elfie is the one in the middle of this. Not anybody else. Not like the obviously hot character Amy over there.
Look,
I mean-
okay, I've said this. And this is for me personally, right? If Amy wasn't the sexual orientation that Amy is, right? She would be 100% top waifu, right? However, I'm very much into, like, the way my brain works is that if a character's like, I'm this, I don't try to be like, oh, well, they're my waifu still, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know what I mean? It feels weird for me.
Oh yeah. For
So, that's why I can't be like, yes, this, right?
sure. I'm saying that nobody has shipped anybody with Amy. Is what I'm saying. Not.
Because here's the thing about Amy, the way Amy interacts with everybody isn't like, oh, I could see that turning romantic. She treats Carol like a daughter.
No, you're completely fair on that point.
So to be
Right?
fair about that one, I can actually see a ship with Amy there for one person. Isabella / Twilight Striker.
Interesting, but okay.
All right.
You know.
I mean,
Amy, my girl. Get it.
I mean, we've talked about this before. At least I have. I mean, I'm always happy to drink some Dr. Stryker, right? Like 30 flavors of MILF. Let's go. I do love Stryker a lot. But I couldn't really see Amy with Stryker, not because, how do I put this?
Just
Stryker does not give off that vibe,
Also true.
right?
Very true.
And like it goes back to being the thing of like, Amy treats Phoebe like, you know, a mother to a daughter. Isabella treats everyone like her fucking child, right?
Oh, yeah.
Press walked through the door, didn't even know who he was, and just went, "Give me your hoodie, mine. Washing this, boy. Sit down and eat your food." And he's just like, "But my air of mystery and intrigue." She was like, "Eat the food, boy. Don't make me get the shoe." Right?
Not the shoe.
Not the shoe. Anything but the shoe. Right? So like that's kind of the vibe that I get from her. That's the vibe that I get. Like, so to be honest, and this is something that I found very interesting. There's not a lot of people that I could really ship in DC with a lot of other characters, right? Not yet, anyway, right? And to be honest, this is the thing. It's 30 episodes in, but if you were to actually tag this as an anime, right, we'd be much less into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's how I feel about it. And so, like, because the characters are still developing and things, and so, like, I know people will, like, from episode 1 look at a character and go, "I ship those two." right? And that's it. But I'm one of those people that I like to see how relationships grow, and eventually I'll be like, I think these two are cute, and if they don't get together, then I get mad. But but I mean, it's just toxic fandomness. What are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
I love being toxic. I love it.
So do you guys have any more questions for me, or? Or we
Who
all
would
What
you
is
say
the airspeed
your-
velocity of an unladen swallow?
fish?
Damn, he got me.
Okay, this is actually more of a personal question, right? Like, well, I say personal. It's personal to me, right? How did you feel about Vire?
Honestly, I was kind of expecting a powerful rival to show up sooner or later to give everyone a run for the money to knock them down a couple pegs, and that kind of happened in the hard way that Vire did it. Domino's was set up, and he just knocked them down and helped set them back up. So Vire did his job in the best way.
Awesome. Good. And nothing else was ever supposed to happen. Continuing on. Next question.
Alright. Well, before we go to the next question, I have one last clip.
Oh, God.
Let me get this sent to Connor. And let me make sure it's up. Boop. And here we go.
I am going to undo what you've done to her by any means necessary. Hold on, really quick.
goody, it's my
I gotta
favorite one.
respond to you.
I did this.
That's a gutsy move. Remind me, what was your name again?
My name is Shen.
You might just be worthy of the list after all.
I am.
And thus the be the last clip.
To me, doing that clip was so funny. Just the Connor pause and me being like, this feels weird not to have anything. What was my name again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Right? That's so good.
Nova and Shiro, there's one question I have for the both of you that has yet to been asked.
Ooh.
I didn't do it. I swear it was the Gremlins.
It was me. I took full responsibility.
Well, anyway. So, when you guys were making your characters, what came to your minds when you made Cross and Vire?
Oh, it's their turn the last time.
I mean, I guess you get to go first, Shiro.
Well, when I was first coming up, when I was first asked to be a part of it, it was right before Nova joined, and I had been watching, and I was like, they haven't really had a big loss. I want to be that big, that big heavy hitter. And then the next episode, Crest came in and was just like, wham! And I was like, oh man. Fine, I'll be Bandit Keith. Right? And I was like, fine, I'll be Bandit Keith. And then a couple of weeks went by, or over a month or whatever. And finally it came and was like, hey, we're getting ready to put you in. And I go, Blaze, I was thinking about doing a Bandit Keith. And he goes, please don't. I was like, why? And he's like, because I need someone to put them in their place a little bit. And I went, my time has come again.
To be
and
fair, I'm just gonna say this really quick.
Go.
To be fair, I kind of may have slightly poked that idea a little bit.
But point is like, he's like, no, I really need, they're getting cocky. They're getting cocky, Shiro. I need someone to knock them down. And I went, oh, I'll knock them down. We'll make a deck where when they duel me, all three of them against me, It'll be a tight duel, but I'll do it. And then they came at me one at a time. So when making the character, there was the thought that it would be the team against Fire. So the deck was made with that in mind. And then they only came at me one after the other, and I was like, this was made for 3 people. Oh no.
Dominoes setting themselves up.
So it really his over dominating presence came from the design aspect of it being for 3 people and one-on-one duels. But I had thought about the character and the way that I wanted to play Vire is, and when he told me I could use Henshin, I really wanted to play. I was like, if I make a deck, I want to base it off Common Rider, but I want to do all of the villain riders.
Ooh.
Kind of concept. Because if I'm going to be an antagonist, I want to be cool.
Right.
So that was kind of the design philosophy, and then his personality just came from kind of this one lingering thought of like, oh well, if in Dimension Chasers everything is paid and bought for, basically, DC is all that they can use and do. So like his personality came from that, right? Where DC to some people isn't a game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's where, and so everything that I've ever said as Vire, is always carefully planned, right?
And
like when they're going through the beginning arc, when he sat there and he was like, if you don't make it to the top 16, I'll release the footage and delete your decks, right? He never said anything about beating him. He said get to the top 16.
And
he's very specific about that. So.
And Connor said, "I'm gonna be honest. The Battlecade made it feel very weird if we decided to jump you."
Not really. You jumped a bunch of other things, so like you're like it would be weird if we jumped this one guy later on in the arc. Everyone, get him! Yeah, right. Like the thing is like in that arc, you guys did jump people at least 3 times, right?
I mean, I actively encouraged it.
So it is one of those things of being like, it's like it would have felt weird. We're the heroes. Why would we go up against you? I mean, to be honest, that was the reason why I looked at Blaze and went, "Yo, can I steal a card from Caro?" And he went, "Excuse me?" And I went, "Well, I want them to be angry." And he goes, "So you want to beat up Caro?" And I went, "Yeah."
It's the
everyone
most
will
target.
hate me. I was like, everyone will hate me after that. And he went, "You evil madman, let's do it!"
I mean, it immediately everybody hated you until like the end of the
funnier part is I wasn't supposed to originally take Froghemoth, right? I was supposed to take another card, and then you guys made Froghemoth, and on the stream you made Froghemoth. You can ask Blaze. I sent him a message. I'm taking that card. Enter. He went, "Wait, what?" But this is the one they just gave her, and I went, "I know." Enter.
And then everybody hated it.
And they were like, yeah, it literally, after you took that card, it was the persona of, everyone hated. They will remember. Right, they will remember this. They didn't like this. It was funny to me.
Become the greatest villain. Attack the innocent cinnamon roll character. Take the prized possession. Leave.
I mean, obviously there's a lot more to Vire than just, like, that initial episode. But, I really enjoyed coming in like that. Right.
And now it is your turn, Nova. What were you thinking when you made Cress?
I think this really speaks to the difference between me and Shiro's character design aspects, because I did not think of a giant character backstory or like think about all the different actions and stuff beforehand. Because I didn't want to step on anything that was established beforehand. So I just kind of was like, what if I made a character that was based off of my favorite progression polls card? Shout out to Trihorn Dragon. Love you. And then when it was going to be I was going to recur as a character, then we started figuring out what lore would work for Crest Knight to weave into the world. I sent like the design document over to Blaze. I turned the rival into... I based the rival's deck off of Noah Jenk to complete the reference. But yeah, from there I just wanted to play a jerk rival character because I felt like Dimension Chasers was missing that character at the time. And I think it worked
Now
out
there's just too many.
swimmingly.
Too many.
Honestly, as a
Oh, man.
you go ahead.
Oh man, we overshot Yu-Gi-Oh! Regular, and now we're in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal where there are 2 jackasses.
No!
Damn
No! No! That's it. I quit. I'm leaving. No, we can't have this. I hate Zexal. I hate it so much. I can't.
Die mad about it, boy. Zexal, overlay, attack. Zexal beam.
Well, look, overlay is a mechanic I don't care about. Continuing on, anyways. So,
It's so
no,
impressive to me
continue
they
your
made an
story.
entire anime about the XYZ Dragon Tank.
But no, when it comes to the thought processes of actually just creating the character, that was about it. There was a little fun gimmick, and then it kind of built up from there after the introduction had happened.
Honestly, speaking as a fan on the outside from the Star series and everything, honestly, the characters you guys made were kind of what the series was missing a little bit. It needed that extra rivalry, that extra motivation, the extra knock them down, let them build themselves back up to get a little bit better, learn from the past.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do a little bit of Ron Swansoning. It was getting a bit too chummy in here, so I walked in here and I stole their cards. They still haven't figured it out it was me yet.
But you know, if you want to thank anyone, thank Blaze, because the characters wouldn't have been like that fully if Blaze hadn't allowed it. So.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Blaze. We love you.
You give me too much credit.
Blaze,
No, I don't give you enough
have to
credit.
give you as much credit as we physically can give you.
Blaze, I'm
Anywho.
gonna say this for everyone. You're not giving yourself enough credit.
Nah.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah,
Give
there-
more credit to Blaze. Round of applause for Blaze.
Oh my god.
Encore. You know what? Let's start from the beginning. Let's run it one more time.
Oh jeez.
Let's give him a clap.
Hi
and a-
guch, my name is From Zero to Shiro. You could just call me Shiro.
Not that far back. Not that far back.
Oh god, we went too far.
But in all honesty, Blaze, having this series going for 30 plus episodes, and you guys are on your second interview right after your huge tournament arc, the biggest hurdle. What do you think was going to happen?
Wait, what?
Blaze?
Huh?
Oh yeah. Can we get a redo on that question?
I said, okay, Blaze, you guys got this going for 30 plus episodes. You just finished a giant tournament arc, and you guys are here on your second interview of the series. What do you think was going to happen?
What did I think was gonna happen? Nowhere near as much popular as we got.
Well, guess what? Expectations
more
have been
praise.
shattered.
More praise. Praise Blaze. Yay!
Nah, it's not me. It's you guys. You guys are just wonderful players. You guys do a great job. I just make the world. You guys actually do stuff in it.
Gasp.
I swear.
I was gonna say,
We are a good storytelling team. There we
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
That's the way to, because let's be honest, the story wouldn't be half as fun if you wasn't you running the world for us to play in.
Exactly.
And it wouldn't be the same without the players here kind of Leroy Jenkins half of it into improv.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's a team collaborative effort, right? That's what makes it a treasured tale.
Exactly. In
Eh?
fact,
Eh?
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Connor, no. You would no. Guys, Connor's saying I don't think people would miss Quinn that much. Yeah, prove him wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. People missing Quinn is the same way people still go on about JonTron being part of the game. Crumbs. You would be missed.
Mm-hmm.
See, even taking out one character, that would change the dynamic of everything. You helped make this.
It would change the dynamic.
You helped make this. You were part of this. You would, if the character went missing. Oh, Connor.
Okay. You're welcome, Connor.
But yeah, in short, with everyone that's gathered here and the guests you guys had, it wouldn't be the same. It would not be the same Dimension Chasers if even one person was missing.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're at the 2-hour mark. And, how are you guys feeling? Getting close to wanting to wrap this up?
I'm gonna be honest. I am feeling a bit drained, but that's also because I've been doing a bunch of stuff today.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat. It's been a very busy day for me otherwise, but I'm good to keep going if you guys are.
I mean, we can keep going. I'm not
Yeah.
super pressed. I've got at least until 11 o'clock my time, and then I have to go because I got work in the morning.
Yeah, you're in the,
Another half hour.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, sure, you're in the same, time zone as me. I'm EST as well.
I have work early in the morning, so we can go for like a half hour more if we're going to go longer.
Honestly, I say with that last bit about world building and not having, and even if one person was gone, the whole thing would change. I think that was a good way to start wrapping up the episode. So, before we do go, I just want to say thank you all for agreeing to do the second interview. I hope it will be as effective as the first one that helped you guys out. I mean, all the extra PR for y'all.
Thank you.
And it's just a time for everyone to relax, unwind, and especially after you guys did a great job recording the last episode.
I mean,
But-
it's like 2 weeks. So we
but
have another episode.
But
And it won't be
before,
the same without Nova and Shiro there.
don't stop.
And then they were never seen again.
Which was a lie, as they were seen here again.
I
Because
lied to the teeth as easily as they breathe.
they came
wow.
for the food truck.
Well, if you want to see some of those NPCs again, one of the things that you might be interested in is in the Treasure Tales Patreon, because we're planning on doing a once-a-month game for the highest tier, and we'll be bringing back some of those characters and some of those decks for you guys to encounter.
And let's not forget that there's also the Treasure Tales YouTube. The YouTube that also has the newest series that's going on, Tales of Harmonia R.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 3 just dropped for that too, didn't it?
That it did. That it
Mhm.
did.
But
Please like, comment, and subscribe on it for the love of everything. I
Ring the
have worked
notification bell.
so hard on these episodes. I
you're dreaming
hate
of it.
saying this, but I need the positive affirmation in the comments.
I get that.
Like
Mood.
with the level of of editing I put into the episodes, I'm sitting there waiting for someone to be like, "Oh, I noticed this thing at this time. That's really cool." And then when I don't see things like that, I'm like, "Son of a."
I'm still giggling from the entirety of episode 1 and like all the little bits and pieces with a very specific NPC. I'm not going to say his name because I want people to go watch it.
No spoilers.
As I said, a specific NPC that was just a fun thing.
But,
Yeah, episode 1 through 3, they're fun. I have enjoyed everything about Tales. Funny enough, tomorrow we'll be recording another couple of episodes, so that will be interesting.
right. And this interview will also be on my YouTube channel, but I will be passed on to Nell or Blaze, whichever one you guys want, to upload onto your onto the Church Tales channel as well.
Thank you so much.
I gotta upload the first one.
Oh my god. I'll it should still be here in the
I
chat
have
hall.
it. I just need to actually upload it.
Alright. So
We some great December stuff.
So we are gonna be calling it here, folks. So once again, thanks to all my amazing guests that took the time to be here for this great interview. We got to see a lot of fun clips that I had to nab because I almost forgot about them. We had some questions from the community themselves, some reverse questions from guests to me, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I do want to thank Persona Fan and Gold Nova here. You guys helped me hit the 300 mark for my goal.
Let's go!
Woo!
So, triple win for everyone. Alright,
But
everyone.
before we go,
Uh-oh.
we've got one more clip.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Good night, everyone. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Alright. Alright, everyone. This is Lumar and my guest, and we're all heading out. See y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.